Hey guys, welcome back. I am Jason Salyer, and today we are going to discuss a transpiration bag. I have never actually done one of these before, and like a lot of us out there, we have the theories, we've read the books, we've watched the videos, but we've never actually done these things for ourselves. So I really try to take it upon myself to put these things into practice so I have first-hand experience with all of these techniques and I can know what exactly to expect from them. In my pocket, I have taken to carrying a clear plastic trash bag, which can be used for a million different things. The reason I kind of put this in my pocket was because of an everyday carry challenge that we did, and it snowed on us, and this would have saved the day. So what you want to look for is a non-poisonous plant, and this is an alder growing here by my creek, and I know it's not poisonous, I know it's not going to hurt me, but I'm going to gather as much of it as I can in there. The more the merrier. That right there in the sunshine, I've got it kind of horizontal branch placed here, and that's going to allow it to drip and collect in the bottom here. And also in my pockets, which I keep every single day, is a piece of cordage, just a piece of bank line right here. I don't know how long this is. I used to carry paracord, but I switched over to bank line because I can just, it's plenty strong enough and I can just carry so much of it. So all I've done is just tie a simple loop in the end of my bank line. I'm gonna wrap this around the branch, around the bag, slip the remainder of the line through, and then use it like a slip knot and pull it tight. But like a lot of these kind of survival type techniques that you see in textbooks, my guess, kind of like the water desalination thing that you may have seen on one of my last videos that we did when we were out in the Florida Bay. One of those, like those kind of techniques, if you're relying upon that for your source of drinking water, man, that is tough. You are just going to be counting the minutes until death from dehydration comes upon you. Maybe it's just a minute or two until rescue arrives and you just need those last few hours of moisture, you know, from a technique like this. So just checking in, this has been about an hour maybe, and look at how much moisture this bag has collected. We don't have much collected on the bottom yet, but if I was to give the bag a little shake maybe, look at that. See the water running down and collecting in the bottom? So this has only been an hour. Look how much water we've got. So that's actually working better than I thought it was going to. That's, I don't know, let's call that a couple ounces of water right there in an hour? I don't know, maybe this might be an actual water gathering technique that may be able to give you enough water. If you had these bags, if you had more than one of these bags going at a time, you could probably sustain yourself. Now, I live in the South, and it's a hot, humid place. It's a hot, sunny day, and this is gonna work really, really fast. If you were in the desert where it's hot and dry, the plants there are adapted to hold on to their moisture. They're not gonna wanna let it go as easily as this, or you're not gonna find these big green bushy plants like you would here. And also, thankfully here, I did this right next to the creek. You can probably hear it in the background, so there's that. But it's still something that could probably get you enough water to see you through the short term. All right, it's been over 24 hours, and you can see how much water we've collected in the bottom of this bag. That's a lot. If I wanted to save this bag to be used again, I would untie it from the top, and then I would very carefully pour the water into my container, but I don't have time for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna poke a small hole in the bottom here and let it fill up my cup. And it's got quite a few little leaves and stuff in there, so I'm gonna use this net gator that I got from 5-Star Gear. Very convenient little piece of kit. That can be worn to keep the sun off of you, cover your face up, dusty environments, that kind of stuff. But can also be used as a pre-filter for your water. So I'm gonna set it over top of my cup just like that. Just gonna poke a small hole right there in the end. And I'm gonna try to guide the water into my cup. There we go. All right, that finishes it off. And that just about filled my cup up, I think. The buff works good for keeping all the big leaves and stuff out. My water is a little bit tannin stained. It's got that yellow color from the leaves, but that's okay. That's not bad. It's got a nice, it's almost like a tea flavor to it. So, transpiration bags, they do work in a hot, humid environment like this with lots of greenery around. It works really, really well. That is over 20, that's probably 24 ounces of water right there. We got in 24 hours. So an ounce an hour is basically what you're looking at. In a much more arid environment where this would be much more of a useful tactic, you might not get as much water out of it, but it does work. The theory has been proven. We've gotten lots of water out of it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next video.